Hey guys, what's going on? I just got in. It's a very rough kind of thing to talk about because it's kind of relating to this story among bullying. I myself have been a bully victim, and that is regards to how many people have criticized the way I dress, the way I talk. But I'm just be talking about one little video. It's a very sad video that when I first watched it, I was very emotional about it. It's the video of Amanda Todd. Now, just got word that yesterday or the other day before that she had committed suicide. She had hung herself. Now, I remember there was a story saying that she tried to kill herself a month prior by draining herself with bleach. Now, bleach, or I think it was, I don't know, it was either bleach, I don't know, I really don't care because, and I don't mean in that kind of words, it's just, it's a very rough video, and it's a shame that this innocent teen was another victim of bullying. Myself in general, if I'm not looking at the camera, it don't matter, but I just want to talk about it because it's a video response that it's one of those reasons that once again more teens are killing themselves because of this action of bullying, and many people don't give a damn about it. But I'm just gonna look it up because the video that was trended a long time ago. I actually saw this. We had a assembly in my school regarding bullying, and that video came up, and it was a very sad video. It was. I mean, I wasn't in a moment of tears, but it looked like you were about to go into a frenzy of tears. It's a very rough video to watch, but she was 15 years old from Canada. She hung herself, and she was relentlessly being bullied among these bullies that were from online and in school. Now, it's one of those things where you cannot trust people from online because, again, they just decide to screw you over. And it's a shame, too, because she seemed like a really nice girl, really pretty one, too. She was real pretty. She seemed like she was innocent and didn't have nothing else better to do but just try to be social and just hang out. But unfortunately, she was one of many in this day and age has been suicidal with bullying, and it's a very big shame. And this is really, it's a shame. And I really, even though I've only seen her twice probably in videos, reading her videos and a response video, it's a shame. And I literally just want to say to the family of hers and friends who were really close to her, sorry for the loss. Really, it's a downer for me. This is the first thing I wanted to do after coming home from work, was to just put this video out, because I got news of it last night watching the news itself, and I couldn't get a chance to watch it. But I'm very outraged by it. I really feel that bullying has taken the death cause. This is the new trend of people wanting to screw one another with their anti-pains. It doesn't matter if you're a jock. I mean, I'm not a jock. Here's the thing. People who are jocks are most likely to be freaking failures in their life unless they do something correctly. And that's something I haven't seen much likely to in my school. But another thing is, a lot of people, she seemed like a really nice person. Yeah, and it's just a shame. I honestly think that this is going over the line with bullying, especially for her. She's tried so many times to do it, but there was never really a death cloak to that. It's a shame that she decided to just hang herself. She should have stuck with the closest friends. She could have gotten a good life, as a good success future, but unfortunately she fell victim to that. And, she was a year younger than me, and she just passed away, unfortunately, because of that. That she just couldn't take it no more. And her whole origins of this is that some people called her names, very partial names, I'm not even going to say out of respect. And, there was an incident, I'm not even going to say that either, that really started the whole situation of bullying. And a lot of people lie, they say that, if the schools were going to get better at it. No, it ain't going to help. Don't matter how many freaking cops or security you got at your school. It don't even matter how many. You can get a whole squad, and it really wouldn't help. No matter how many kids come out of that school, or any school, they're always going to get bullied, because there's no certain way to cure it. The assholes, and excuse my language, who torment these innocent kids is just another section of the box that can destroy another person of self-destruction. And if she it's a shame that she always used to switch and switch schools and always try to find a better way to get out, but that never helped. It really hurt down inside me when I saw that. You know, what could have helped her is that, you know, she could have just hung with the people, and it's a shame that some people couldn't even get that chance to see who she really was. Like me, if I was to meet her, I would be just like, you know, she a brave person for taking this shit from people every day. And all I gotta say is to the people who've tormented her or any of that, you know, I'm not gonna say anything rude or explicit, but I'm just gonna say this, that, you know, you people are definitely gonna have a nice spot in hell for the tormentors. Because literally, it's disrespectful. I myself have dealt with bullying myself, and I honestly just never really went to that extent. But for her, it must have been really rough for her. It had to be a deep spot. And I feel really bad for the family and her friends, because I think that now that they've lost someone that was really kind to them, who was actually one of those women who didn't really bother nobody, you know, she still would be here today. It would have been great to see her. She seemed like a really nice person. And it's unfortunate that these teenagers nowadays, you know, it's all about trying to fit in, trying to be a clique, be fucking cool as hell. Excuse my language, I apologize for that. But, you know, I'm just saying this, and this is my last quote before I'm going off, because it's a friggin' shame what's happened here. You know, if this story doesn't make wind, that this happens and nothing is done about it, you know, this bullying shit, then, you know, it's the end. What is this world coming to? It's been a fierce fight all along. Ever since early 1990s, I mean, bullying's happened all over, even before then, but it really made word back in the 90s. And this is just pathetic, seeing this. You know, I literally hope the tormentors have a nice spot in hell for what they've done. I literally feel awful to see this happen to somebody, even though it wasn't from that. But I was a huge supporter of her no matter what. And, you know, this action, the parents, they should do something, because this is not right. This is a shame. This is somebody's life that's just been lost because of this. All I gotta say is that cyberbullying and bullying, it's all BS. And I hope for this that justice is served. And once again, for the parents and all the people who've watched, I honestly hope my best wishes go out to you guys. You guys must have been the greatest to watch over her. She was a great person. I've seen her. She was a really pretty nice young adult woman. And I just hope for all the sakes that some justice is served.